I hate you, Grant. Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I'm Eli. Joining me today is Grant Sherman and Camden Premer. Fellas, how you doing?
Stop. My turn. I want to start. Oh, I know what else we can talk about. I'll
What?
tell you, I'll tell you in the episode. Which
Prepping.
we're in. I would like to start with a little icebreaker here.
Okay.
Grant, welcome back to the show.
It's
Have
been a
I
while.
mentioned my Jeopardy calendar that I got?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Especially since we just started the episode. You definitely haven't mentioned it today.
I meant in past.
No, no.
So Alexa got me this lovely Jeopardy 2025 calendar because Jeopardy is the greatest show to ever grace the small screen.
Well,
Currently,
I feel like Price is Right is up there.
no, it's not. Currently, we are on January 29th. That is the day of this recording. I have
Mhm.
not done January 29th. This is typically the only happiness I get throughout the day. I don't mean that. Shout out Alexa.
Wow.
Um,
What's your fiance think about that?
that was a joke. This is a haha podcast.
It is, yeah.
Would I haven't done this yet. Would you guys like to do it with me? Is that fun? Is this a fun activity?
Is it just like a Jeopardy question?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. Through 28 days, I only have $1,600.
Oh,
I had at one point I had 6,000. We're on a cold streak. Okay. The category is inventions. The dollar amount is 1,000. This is the answer. A blindness prevention advocate, Dr. Patricia Bath, invented a laser device to treat this clouding of the eye's lens.
mm.
It's not what is LASIK. That's a surgery, right? Or is
My initial thought is, what is cataract? Because clouding of the eye's lens is the cataract. But also,
repeat the question.
a blindness prevention advocate, Dr. Patricia Bath, invented a laser device to treat this clouding of the eye's lens. So the question we're looking for, or the answer,
I'm not right.
is what is the clouding of the eye's lens? I want to say cataract. I don't know. I mean, we all need input here. We all need a final answer before I check because I take this very serious.
Okay,
It's $1,000, boys.
so Cam says cataract. Grant, you say LASIK?
Oh, no. I misunderstood the question. I'm more aligned with Cam now. I
Okay,
don't know if
so
that's right.
we got two. We got two cataracts. I'm just going to hop on the bandwagon because I don't understand medical terms whatsoever. That's why I took communications in college. So Cam, reveal that answer for us.
Oh my God, ready? Uh, Ken, what is cataracts? Bam. Question, what are cataracts? Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Been January 29th.
Cam, I have to ask you, since you brought up Jeopardy, do you feel like a smarter individual because you've partaken in this Jeopardy, calendar extravaganza? Because we already know you're a man of high art. Maybe now you just become a man of high knowledge as well. Your thoughts?
Oh, there's no becoming. I've always been. I love Jeopardy. And the amount of times I've stared at the TV and just dominated PhD doctors,
Right.
lawyers, historians themselves can't even hold a candle when I'm sitting in my living room and I don't get points deducted for wrong answers.
You also don't get points added for right answers either.
Oh, in my head I do. Never deducted, and I always buzz in first. It's crazy. My fingers are insane. Um, I believe I'm in the third round of Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. I have plenty of worthy competitors, but I'm dominating, and I love it. I love Jeopardy.
They're no
Ken
match.
Jennings. Also, shout out Ken Jennings. I don't know if anyone's told you lately, but you're doing a good job, dude. Keep it up.
Is he still a host?
Yeah, he's killing it. And I didn't realize it until Alexa pointed out. He's got a little lisp, but at the end of every word, his mouth makes a little circle. So, like, if we got this wrong, you'd say, "What are cataracts?" Oh, Ken, really? Cute guy. Good for him.
He's a cute host. Cam,
All right.
have you heard about have you heard about pop culture Jeopardy? Jeopardy? I don't know why I just said
Yeah,
it like that.
yeah, and that's for the plebes. Not even gonna bother.
What do you have against pop culture Jeopardy?
I love pop culture, but if it's significant, it'll make it to the show. That's like the minor leagues.
It'll make
If you want to play with the big dogs, you'll make it.
Okay. Follow up question. How do you feel about Ken Jennings now that, how long has he been host? For a couple of years now, right?
Yeah, I believe two or
Yeah.
three.
I'm not a Jeopardy watcher per se. How does he still capture the vibe and feel of Jeopardy as the late great Alec Baldwin?
What the hell did you just say?
The late great Alec Baldwin? No, Alec Trebek, not Alec Baldwin.
Oh
What?
my gosh! Don't. Ew.
Grant, take over for me. Take over. I'm taking five.
Ew. Alec Baldwin makes people late. He's not dead.
Well, Alec Baldwin's been on Celebrity Jeopardy, but really it was just Alec Trebek. I got it mixed up. So
Yeah.
Cam, please continue.
Whatever, bro. First off, it's now the Alec Trebek stage.
Mm.
And Ken Jennings, I think, is doing a fantastic job. He's the Alex Trebek of our generation because he's younger than Alex Trebek, believe it or not. And he's starting to get his flow. There was a couple times where he would take too long with the questions. And listen, there's only so much they can say about their cats in like D&D groups. Don't really care. So like that would go long and then we wouldn't be able to finish the board when it came to Double Jeopardy. That kind of pissed me off. But now he's kind of found that happy balance where he can joke with them, get their stories, and get back to the questions.
You got to keep it moving.
I like him. He's not too much.
No, I love it. I think he's the perfect replacement because he's the GOAT. It's like Jordan retiring in 2002 and LeBron being drafted in 2003. It couldn't have worked better.
Just picking up right where it left off.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So,
good.
I don't know if listeners will enjoy this, but I do have a whole book of Jeopardy.
Yes, Grant.
If we'd like to go through a few categories real quick, this might take a few minutes, but
Let's indulge. Yes.
Can you just read verbatim?
east of the Mississippi ends in ism, explorers, physics. Just stop me when you hear one. Shakespeare,
Ends in
nature,
ism.
science.
Yeah. I like that first one. Let's go with that one.
Let me find it. I don't know where it went. All right, ends in ism.
This ought to be good.
Whose ringer's on?
Me, dude, I just got a Mac and I don't know how to silence this.
Oh, big dog.
Oh, my other one stopped working. Okay. This Jewish movement that began in the late 1800s led to the establishment of Israel in 1948.
This is a good one.
Hmm.
It ends in ism.
Mm-hmm.
That's our big clue.
Tip of the tongue, I want to say Judaism, but that's kind of a no shit.
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
Cam, I'm not gonna lie. When it said ism, I thought it was gonna be like just words for people who are offensive or dislike certain groups of people. So I was immediately said Jewish. I said anti-Semitism. Obviously, bingo, got it.
See, that's not a bad guess. Semitism is Jewish, yes. But when it comes to 19th century Jewish movements to the Middle East, my bag's not that deep. I don't know.
I'm going to go with the opposite of my gut feeling. I'm going to go Semitism, like Cam just said. Bring it on. What's the answer?
What is
Semitism?
Zionism?
Ah,
Zionism.
it's right. Closely
Right
related.
there.
Closely
Right
related. I think. I don't know.
Shout out.
I have 4 more for ism. If we just want to run through it real quick.
Let's clear the category, Ken.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, hold on. Does anyone have a Mac?
I do. Yes.
How do I silence? Because they're just going to keep coming in.
Yeah, you're a very important guy. You get a lot of notifications. People want to get in touch with you. Let's take a trip down to settings there, Grant. And on the sidebar, once you get in settings, I would like you to click on sound. And then once you're in sound, I would like you to scroll down to alert volume and then drag that all the way down to 0. Did I lose you?
Bingo. All right, let's go.
Okay, you got it. All right, no more interruptions.
Okay. Pop music.
What?
Or are we just staying with ism?
I thought let's clear the ism board.
Yeah, yeah.
This just might be the whole episode.
This is what the people want.
Yeah.
Copying your term paper directly out of an encyclopedia.
What is plagiarism?
Right.
Goodness gracious. Wasn't even
Sorry.
ready. No, it's okay. Hey, you got me. You weren't kidding about how about your magic fingers.
I know. Yeah, you knew it.
Okay. One of these can be on fire or by immersion in water during a religious rite.
This is ism?
This is McCarthyism, obviously.
No. Say it again, Grant.
One of these can be on fire or by immersion in water during a religious rite.
What is baptism?
Correct.
Gosh darn it.
Come on, Eli.
He said submerged in water. I was thinking, okay, Salem witch hunt. McCarthyism was basically a Salem witch hunt. I was thinking one step ahead the entire time.
Fair,
So
that works. That works.
Really, my answers are really more evolved than the questions, if we're being real here.
Okay, last one. Andre Brinton was a founder of this artistic movement in which ideas grew out of the subconscious.
What is surrealism?
Inceptionism.
Game is correct.
Gosh. Darn.
Do you ever get tired of hearing that one, Eli? Cam's right. Me, I don't. Oh.
I watched Inception while I was at the dentist getting a filling. So it was fresh in the mind.
Yeah,
You know,
Grant, we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
I just got one more category for you, just real quick.
Please,
clear. Yeah.
please.
Let's see how good you are with this one. Women in history.
Pass.
Okay. This teacher stayed with Helen Keller from 1887 until her own death in 1936.
Her handler.
I would like to object to this one because Helen Keller is not proven to be a real person. Cam,
No.
I think you can agree with this.
Helen Keller was real. Whatever this lady's name is, put Helen Keller on every paper. I don't know. I don't know her name.
Who is Anne Sullivan?
Pretty basic.
That's the most generic name ever, isn't it?
Her alias is literally Helen Keller.
Okay. In this woman's centennial year, the U.S. passed the 19th Amendment that achieved her goal.
Eli.
Cam, this is a quick draw. You go ahead and answer.
Eli.
Cam, I'm not.
Doesn't be Anthony.
Yeah,
Correct.
good job, Cam.
I was hoping you had that. That's a layup, Eli. You gotta have that.
I did straight up about to say Eleanor Roosevelt, but that would have been wrong.
She's hardly a woman.
She was the only surviving first child of Henry VIII's first wife.
Mary Queen of Scots.
Yeah, I think that's right.
What's the answer?
Mary Tudor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Wow, Cam's got her formal title there, just it's right in there in the back pocket.
Okay, and the last one. In the late 1940s, she founded a female branch of her husband's political party in Argentina.
Well, it's not the H man and his bride.
Yeah.
That'd be correct.
One more time, please.
In the late 1940s, she founded a female branch of her husband's political party in Argentina.
Hmm.
Eli, it might be Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah. I'm gonna
But
go.
hold on. No, they'll say it because he was a Democrat. The Democratic Party's still a thing.
Right.
Mm.
Mrs. Winston
Mrs.
Churchill.
Truman. Mrs. Truman.
Who is Andre the Giant? No, it is who is Eva Peron. Peron. Peron.
We're doing great.
Eva Peron. Who the hell is that?
And that's
I think I think Argentina probably could have been a tip off, so probably not an American person.
Oh, she was a former First Lady of Argentina.
That would make sense. That would make a
That checks out.
lot of sense.
That's a fun little book you got there, Grant.
Yeah, Grant, if there's ever a lull in the conversation, we're just going to keep coming back to the
Yeah,
book.
Grant, whenever you get bored, just start asking questions.
Yeah.
all right, I'm sure that'll be soon.
We're going to have that on standby. Cam, how's your week going, man?
Good. Just we're doing corporate training at Pella, so bunch of Microsoft Teams meetings, learning the sales process. I'm a kid in a candy store.
More corporate meetings. Is this, are you taking in a lot of information? Or are you just being a sponge out there, Cam?
No, like I am. I'm getting so much information thrown at me, and it's hard to piece it all together in my head. But slowly but surely, it's starting to come together, and I am enjoying it. I like the people I work with. I think once I get the hang of it and put the puzzle together, I'll like it even more. It's just so much information at once. But I like it. Have you seen the meme of it's like a dog on a kid and he's got like the propeller hat and a lollipop, and then the back is just like office space and it says how it feels to be out of college in corporate America? That's how I feel. I gotta find it.
I've never seen that meme, but you paint a picture with your words, man.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
That was pretty good. So when will they turn you loose? No more corporate training. No more of this packets. No more. Yeah, what are you going to learn from a freaking packet, man? You got to get out there and start doing the sales and everything. When will that happen?
Not till like March. We have some time.
That's like so long.
Yeah, well, I can't just be thrown to the fire and have Mrs. Jones bitching at me because I ordered the wrong color windows.
Well, I would hope would know how to take down information on a piece of paper.
Yeah, but what if she wants black on black in vinyl? We can't do that, Eli. We can only do black on the outside, white on the inside. Are you serious? What if she wants compression jams? I can't do that in Purview the 250 series. I got to throw it lifestyle.
I guess I overlooked that. I'm sorry.
What if she wants a hinge-less panel on a single hung window, Eli? What do you think this is?
Real quick though, this is honest. I love how you have all this information now after telling me that you were studying up on this information last week. So great job, man.
Thanks.
It's great. Grant, how's your week going, man?
Good. Busy. A lot of classes. I just started a new job as well. I am making Asian cuisine.
Yes.
You're a hibachi chef?
Yeah, something like that. It's a Riza in Athens. Just imagine Asian Chipotle with no customers, and that's what I'm doing.
Wait, it's just always empty.
There's not a lot of demand for Asian Chipotle in Athens.
Not really when there's 4 other Asian food spots on Court Street. So no, not really. No, but it's going good. It's nice, making a little extra money, and busy with the classes. We had our first intramural game tonight. A lot of expectations. A lot of expectations for Team Grant Williams this year. Made it to the Final Four last year. Came up short, and this year we started with a dud. It was like a 35-35 tie.
Ew.
Yeah, our best player,
low scoring game.
Dan was sick. He'll be back next week.
Your best player, Dan.
We thought he was gonna have a flu game, but he couldn't. He was on the IR tonight, so we'll be back. But
well, Grant, the most important thing is that you guys bounce back for next week, right? And Dan needs to bounce back for next week. I know there's something going around right now, but he's got to be there for the team, right?
Yep. He still showed up. He was sick and he was in bed the past 2 days, but my God, 5 minutes before tip off, I see Dan walking in with his puffer, and I was like, what are you doing here? Go back to bed. But
Beast.
yeah. Well, I'll keep you guys updated every episode.
Well, that's good. We appreciate that. Hopefully, wait, remind me, how did the soccer season go again this past fall season?
Oh, not good. No, not good. Uh,
Wasn't there like four teams and you guys didn't win at all, which you were expecting to, or something like that? Did I make that?
I think we'd be like one team, but only half their team showed up, and then we got ran off the field by other teams, and like most of them didn't even speak English. Yeah, but yeah, it was a.
They imported some players, went abroad recruiting.
It would appear so. Yeah.
I mean, have you guys considered that? I mean, it seems to be working out for them.
Yeah, like kicking and screaming. You hate the Italians.
I love kicking and screaming. So many people don't know about it. I love it.
Right. Pass it to I don't know. We were talking about if this season just goes bad, just tanking for Caden Sherman next year.
Smart.
It's really good. Yeah.
Grant
One
Williams.
problem: won't you not be there next year?
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
Grant's going to be a fifth-year senior. He's coming back. He's
Bad.
he's red shirt and everything. Which, by the way, Grant, that's exciting news, isn't it? I mean, Caden Sherman, he's coming along, and a Burgett is going to be down in Athens.
You know what? I saw that. Those little Instagram posts where they have like the "Hello, my name is class of." Luke is 99%.
I was about to say, I thought he was only 99% in.
He
Well,
got the post and he's 99. Like, is he? What's he waiting on?
Well, guys, whatever that 1% was, he got it confirmed.
Really?
Because he is 100% committed right now. Don't know why he said 99. Could have been 85. I think that was a bad estimate on his part. But that 1% that he needed to push him over the top, he is there now. Roll bobbies, baby.
Roll bobbies.
Shout out,
Yep.
Luke.
Him and his significant other will be a couple of Bobcats in the fall. And I know they'll be Bobcats because they wear Bobcat gear all the time. They stocked up on their OU gear. Even when OSU is playing in the national championship, I look over and I see Lucius's little GF wearing a Bobcat sweatshirt, and I wanted to drop kick her more so than usual. But we still won the game. That's another thing too. OSU national championship. We didn't even talk about it last week.
Conference champs.
Athens, the MAC. How did that shake up for you guys? So I haven't been following.
Good. We won our conference. I don't know how many teams in Ohio can say that, but and then we won our
tough guy. Look at your hat.
We won our bowl. Hey, I got free Chipotle. Yeah, I don't know. Roll bobbies. I would love to talk to Luke if he'd ever want to see the campus or anything.
No, I've advised that he doesn't go anywhere near you. Like for his college visits, he steer clear of your area, and he just sticks to the tour. Okay, like don't hang out with Grant and my friends. Maybe just stay to the academic side of things. That'd be great. But Grant, you said you had a free Chipotle because of the OSU hat. How was that?
It was good for me. I don't know. Are you guys on Kylie's private story by chance?
I don't think I am.
I don't think I am.
She also got free Chipotle, but hers was a lot different. Imagine like third of a bowl, mostly rice and sour cream, and like 2 pieces of chicken. I'll find the TikTok and send it to you guys. You guys can watch it. But
They got her right.
yeah.
That was going to be my follow-up question, Grant. Since OSU, Chipotle, they're doing this collab. That's what the kids are calling it these days, a collaboration of sorts, where if you wear your OSU gear to a participating Chipotle, you get buy one, get one free entree, if I'm not mistaken. And I wanted to ask you, Grant, did it taste like a free entree? Like, just here, take this. Just, like you'll take this and you'll enjoy it. That'll be it, because it's free.
Yeah, it tasted like $8.45 for 2 big old burritos, so can't complain.
Question. I believe it was us 3 on here when Michigan beat us.
Mm.
And it was us 3 screaming to the mountaintops that Ryan Day needs fired. Should we walk that back?
Well, I do remember that. I do remember you, us. I'm going to include myself in it because I was on that train as well. And I said, I think the only likelihood is if Ryan Day wins a national championship. That's the only way he stays on. And then Grant said, I don't even know why we're talking about this. This isn't going to happen. There's no way OSU is going to beat four teams and win the national championship. So, Grant, let's start with the postseason reflection on your part. What do you think?
It was a great run for a $20 million roster. I don't know how much of that you can contribute to coaching. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I was about to say.
It was a great one. It was an awesome run. I don't know. It still sucks, the Michigan game. Like, you see us beat those last four teams, and you're like, what happened that game? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Oregon game where we went to Autzen. It was a good game. Came down to like a few weird things not going our way, but we didn't even look like ourselves in the Michigan game. Like, that's what's so frustrating. It was 10-13, couldn't move the ball. Big play after big play on defense, and offense just couldn't do anything. And then we go up against like four of the best defenses in the country and blow them out every single game. So, national championship feels awesome. Good job, Ryan Day, but
We should have beat Michigan, is what you're saying.
beat Michigan. Like, this was the year, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out. They just got a really, really good quarterback who's going to be really, really good for probably 3 years. I don't know. Big game, November 20, whatever, and next year. So
yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say the big game is between the Battle of Ohio, OSU versus OU. It's just like, yeah, gotta start preparing for the Bobcats right now. It's like
Grant, what would you say to the devil who advocates that Ohio State doesn't win a national championship if they don't lose to Michigan?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Because they look so dominant in those first two games afterwards, they were just all fired up. But I don't know. They look good against other teams all throughout the year. So, like, I mean, look what they did against Oregon. They still put up all those points. We just had a few things, like a few squib kicks not go our way, a couple interceptions that we cleaned up. And so, like, I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it was Michigan is just such an outlier. It's so weird. We whooped up on Indiana the week before.
Yeah, that's true.
Big one. What would you say to one Camden Premier National podcast co-host that said the season would be a failure even if we did win the national championship? What do you think about that take?
Can I interject here?
Please.
I think one Camden Primer was really banking that Ohio State would lose in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And so he thought, never in a million years, we just lost to Michigan. There's no way OSU will win a national championship. I'll put my journalistic integrity on the line. I'll put my podcasting reputation on the line because OSU is not going to win diddly squat. But then who comes and saves the day but Jack Sawyer, Cam's good old buddy from back in the day.
Shout out Jack Sawyer.
From back in the day. So I think it's just poetic justice, really.
One, Camden Primer sounds pretty fired up and pretty passionate after a pretty significant loss to a bad opponent, just not a good team. So I think that's where that one Camden Primer was coming from during that time. One Camden Primer reflecting on this season, a success, but not a total success. Like, I mean, it's the game. You got to be Michigan.
Yeah.
So, like,
okay.
You got a good job.
I'll let him know. That's going to make him feel a lot better that he has guys on his side. Super pumped. I'll go back to first person. Super pumped we won the national championship. I mean, any title is banners fly forever. Hell yeah.
Indeed.
Would have loved to beat Michigan. Would have loved it. And I wanted to keep Ryan Day until he lost to Michigan. And then I finally jumped ship. I'm kindly asking Ryan Day if he could throw down a rope and I could crawl back on ship until next year when he loses to Michigan, and then it's and then we'll see what happens. But super happy we won the Natty. Question for you guys. When do I buy the 2024 National Championship hat? Because it's already in my cart. I just have to hit click.
How much is it?
Yeah.
Didn't even look. But I don't, no matter what it is, I don't have the dollars at the time.
Let's just go ahead and round up and say it's a nice $70 for a hat.
No, we'll go 50. 50's comfortable.
50's comfortable for you, and you're saying you don't have that right now, so you're just waiting on the cash.
I'm just waiting on when it feels the most appropriate. Like maybe because I don't want them to go away. Because that could happen. Because I want one. I
Yeah.
need. Actually, I take it back. I need one.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when I do it to justify it.
Well, Cam, I will raise you this. Okay, you just got engaged not too long ago, so you just bought yourself an engagement ring. That's probably set you back a pretty penny. Spending money, you were unemployed college kid, so you're spending money you didn't have, and
It's
now
fake.
you're
The diamond's fake. Don't tell her.
the diamond's fake. Don't worry, she won't see
Diamond won't
this.
do that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. And you're also planning a wedding right now, which weddings, as I've been told by you, Colin, and Adam, they're pretty expensive.
Not cheap.
Not cheap things
Not cheap.
planned. So I would say that maybe somebody as a wedding present could possibly buy the hat for you, and then maybe buy his way onto your groomsmen list. Perhaps somebody who's who's teetering sort of on the bubble right now. Maybe is in, maybe isn't in. Somebody that would take advantage of that situation. What would you think to that?
Yeah, no, if one individual were to do this, I think they should do it sooner rather than later. That way they can guarantee their spot. I think that'd be smart.
Grant, what are your thoughts on this?
I hope you're talking about yourself. I ain't buying you shit.
Good luck getting to the wedding, buddy.
An invite, if that.
Hold on.
But
I
You guys
say
keep
definitely
talking.
get it
My
before
dad's
this
calling me.
one.
I'll be right back.
what are you talking about, Cam? Don't go.
Dad, he's in Florida. I gotta answer.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Eli, time to cook.
Okay, so I'm not buying Cam a hat. That's just not going to happen. But yeah. Yeah, $50. What am I made of money? I got bills to pay. Grant, let's round up some more Jeopardy questions for the boy. Let's see how well I do now that my encyclopedia is in here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me figure out. Nope, that one's tough.
By the way, folks, this is the picture that Cam was talking about. This is the meme that Cam was talking about earlier. And so I guess, yeah, that pretty accurately sums up what Cam is going through right now.
What am I going through?
We just saw the meme that you sent.
No, it's a good one.
The dog, yeah. So,
Okay, so we'll go.
Grant, you go.
did you just hang up on your dad?
No, he's fine. He's just, he's being a germ.
He'll have to understand. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing another Jeopardy category. You want in?
Oh, Grant's bored. Okay.
Yeah. There was a lull in the conversation.
Yeah, you left. We're doing theater.
Theater?
Theater.
Here we go.
It's the musical in which Fantine sings "I Dreamed a Dream."
Les Mis.
What is Les Mis?
Good job, Cam.
Good job, Eli. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
I don't know how to say that last word. This Jonathan Larson musical was loosely based.
What is Rent?
Eli. Oh,
Do you guys see Tick Tick Boom? It's a good movie.
You're not beating the theater kid allegations.
No, I'm not. This isn't helping me.
Okay, everyone on stage is a suspect in the musical based on Dickens' unfinished tale, The Mystery of Him.
The mystery of.
What is The Lion King?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who is Edwin Drood?
Never heard of that before.
No,
But I'm
no
sure.
thanks.
But I'm sure it's good if it's by Darl's Chickens.
Good one.
Thank you, Matilda.
Um, this Laramie Project is a docudrama style play about the 1998 murder of this gay college student.
Who is Eli Burgett?
Thanks, Cam. Is it? You said college student, so this is probably wrong. Is it Death of a Salesman? Hmm.
That was the 50s.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who is Matthew Shepard?
Nah.
Okay.
We started hot. We started hot.
Yeah.
Did
Started
yeah.
hot.
Those are the low questions though. Those are the gimmies.
Those are good. Those are good.
Cam, did you know Les Mis if I didn't tell you?
No.
Gosh darn it!
No.
I'm lagging behind. I'm lagging behind in points.
What do you mean you got that one?
I know, but on your behalf, you got the points though.
Why? Oh, because Grant gave them to me?
No, because you have to phrase it in a question.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I am
Yeah,
dumb.
wow.
I don't think that for the last two. Cam.
Grant.
Jones?
What?
Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Speaking of high theater, Cam, Indiana Jones.
Last night, got home, making some study sets for Pella Columbus.
Mm.
And I was like, I need something on in the background. I'm usually not a background noise visual type of guy. I usually just like silence. But I need something. And I've loved these movies my entire childhood, and I was like, I haven't watched Indiana Jones in a long time. So I watched the first two last night, and they still hold up.
Mhm.
It's the fighting scenes are kind of cheesy, but they're also kind of comical. And the storyline, Indiana Jones has a character plot in every movie. The side characters are great. And I don't know if I kind of just blocked it out or didn't remember it. The movies are pretty gory.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the second one. Did they not like? Didn't they like take out a dude's heart in the second, like the Temple of Doom? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, his
Did-
name
did
is
they-
Mola Ram. They take
Yeah.
out his heart, but he's still alive, and then they sacrifice him into a pool of lava.
Yeah. So we need Colin to look that up. Is that like scientifically possible? Like that would be good. We need a medical professional on that. But anyways, Cam, continue.
Eli, you're a movie guy. List the Indiana Jones movies in order by release date. By release date.
By release date. Okay. Number 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Number 2, Temple of Doom. Number 3, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Number 4, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Number 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Questions?
Okay. Now, rank them in chronological order.
Temple of Doom comes first, then Raiders of the Lost Ark, then The Last Crusade, then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and then Dial of Destiny.
See, I did not know that Temple of Doom was a prequel.
Twas.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because this is just what Reddit said. Temple of Doom happens in 1935. The opening scene, Indiana Jones is trading an artifact to a Chinese gangster for a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
That was when he was. The whole theme of that movie is doing it for fortune and fame. By the end, Indy gives up on that because he sets all the kids free from like the slave mines.
What a guy.
And in Raiders of the Lost Ark, he's all about we got to get this and get it to a museum.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all about character development, and it's just awesome because you think of an 80s action movie with really cool action, but no, it's more than that, Eli. It's more.
I believe you, but I do have a slight nitpick. Is that in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, there's a flashback sequence at the very beginning of the movie starring a young Indiana Jones, and he sees these guys with this very rare artifact and everything, and he looks at his Boy Scout bro, and he says, hey, that doesn't belong with them. It belongs in a museum.
Yes.
So somewhere along the way, Indiana Jones says, hey, this belongs in a museum. No, I'm going to turn to fame and fortune. No, it goes, no, back to the museum. At
Let
some
me
point.
evaluate that for you, big guy. So he's a kid. He thinks everything should be in a museum, right? He's pure. He's young. If we learned anything from any of the summer reading lists we had, being young and pure was a big theme. Just it was. Um, he's
Did you guys feel pure when you were young?
uh no.
Can't say I did either.
Yeah, no. We'll come back. Um, he sees the guy trying to steal the stuff. He runs through. I just started the Last Crusade this
To
morning.
fresh in your mind. Yeah.
Yes. He's running through the train with all the carnival animals, and the guy like finally, or he takes it back, but the like, my God, I'm stumbling. The bandit, the grave robber, excuse me, that he was chasing after, was chasing him, comes back to the house and takes it. It's at that point where he's like, all right, this guy's kind of a badass. That's when he turns his life to the fame and the fortune, and then he goes back in the museum. You dig?
Well done, Cam. That was good. That was a good way to,
Thank
I
you.
didn't even think about that. If I'm being honest, I didn't even think about that. So
Also, he
thank you.
resents his dad because he spent his whole life looking for the Last Crusade, never gave him any attention. He's like, why would I care about any museum when he just didn't care about me? I want the money. You could
Mhm.
also think of it that way.
Well, that's also a good way to look at it. Grant, are you following all this?
Yeah, I just really need to rewatch these movies.
Yeah.
I used to love these growing up, but I just don't remember a lot of what you guys are talking about. I watched the Crystal Skull on the way to Texas this summer, which, by the way, I think overhated on movie. Um,
Yes.
Definitely
I
in
did,
retrospect, yeah.
um, I enjoyed it, but most of my memories about Indiana Jones um, lie in the Lego game.
Yes.
I was just about to bring that up because Cam, he's painting a picture with these scenes and these set pieces, these very big set pieces that Indiana Jones has. And I gotta say, I don't know of any movie franchise out there, TV, anything that lends better to a Lego adventure game than Indiana Jones. Can I get an amen on that?
Hey, brother, you
Yeah.
nailed it. Because the Lego movie does such a good game, PlayStation 2, shout out, does such a good game, the good job in the game of it tells the entire storyline of the movie, but within each problem Indy runs into is the mission, and there's so many characters and there's so many like secret thingies, and you could be the base, like the checkpoint is the museum or the college he works at.
Hmm.
Genius. Even the maps, it does the same lines that they do in the movie. Indiana Jones was made for Lego Indiana Jones, believe it or not.
Yeah.
People
And,
think it's the other way around.
and Cam, when you were describing the deal at the beginning of Temple of Doom and everything, where he's with the all the people in the club and everything, I remember that mission. I remember that very first
Yes.
level in Temple of Doom, and I remember because Indiana Jones gets poisoned, and he has to recruit the damsel in distress to help him escape and everything. And because Indiana Jones was poisoned during the game, he couldn't like fight people. He was like he was like waddling all over the place and everything. He couldn't fight people. He wasn't strong enough. So you had to switch over to the woman to help him escape and everything. But
She has a name, Eli. Willie Scott.
right, the woman. You had to switch over to the woman to help him escape. And me being, dumb kid, manly kid, I'm not about to switch to a woman. I'm going to get out of this with Indiana Jones. Okay, I want to play as Indiana Jones. I didn't come to the Indiana Jones game to play as a woman. But then I realized quickly the woman is the only way I'm going to get out of this alive. So because the short little kid, he wasn't there yet. So
Short round.
short round. I see. I wasn't that far off. I was only halfway there. But anyways, Grant, what's up?
So, rank these three Lego video games:
Oh, bring it.
Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Batman.
Ooh.
Dude, they're all good. That's the thing. I remember every snow day I wake up and just grind it all day long, all three of them.
Yeah.
I think,
Well,
this is
I used to
hard.
love the Batman game.
let's.
The Batman one's so good too.
Are we talking about so Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, everything all in one?
The original.
Do they still make? Oh my God, Harry Potter! I forgot that Harry Potter is such a good one.
They have a Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah, you never played it?
They
Dude,
had.
I just read the books. I just found out that Harry's
Yeah,
the
you gotta
chosen
play
one.
He just found out that Harry Potter exists.
I just found out Harry's a Horcrux, bro.
You got to fire up the PlayStation 2 and get.
Still got it too. I'm going to. Oh
You got to
my God.
fire up the Nintendo DS and play it.
A Hobbit. Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty good.
Yeah.
They haven't really made any more recent ones.
They made Lego Star Wars. They made like Lego Incredibles, Lego, but you know, it's all hogwash.
Back to the original question. The answer is Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Batman, but it's 1A, 1B, and 1C.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Cam.
Please do.
Star Wars is 3 for me. As much as I love it, I love Star Wars so much. It's a childhood staple. I can play it on my Xbox Series X right now. It's cross compatible. That's what's amazing. Xbox 360 game still available on the latest console. Can't beat that. But Indiana Jones eclipses it because, as we just said, perfect franchise that lends to a video game. Perfect for Lego form. Love it so much. But number one is Batman. The Batman video games are the best. The free roam aspect, the fact that you can be
The free roam's really good. You got me there.
I mean, you get to have all the cars, you get all of the superheroes and everything. When they join in and get Green Lantern, get Wonder Woman, get Superman, that's when it becomes just a good game, good franchise to a great franchise. That's my thoughts.
Maybe
You like to have said it better. The only thing I would say different is I would take Harry Potter and put it above Batman.
You like Harry Potter more
game
than
is-
Batman.
That game, I don't know why I forgot that was one of the games, but that game was so I want to find whatever console I played it on and get that back immediately just so I can play the whole.
Guys, I'm not a big video game guy, but now finishing and loving all the Harry Potter books and knowing there's a Lego version of the game,
It's amazing.
It's really good.
I'm gonna quit my job I just got.
Well, maybe don't do that. But Cam, I will brace you that there are 2 games. They split them up into years 1 through 4 and to years 5 through 7 because there
So
were
much.
there's so much, and because they split them up into 2 games, they can focus more on each half of Harry's journey, and it's really pretty good.
Wow. That when I make money, I'm buying a PlayStation 2, and I'm buying all 4 of these games, and I'm not leaving my house until they're all completed 100%.
Cam,
Okay?
yeah, I understand, but Cam, with PlayStation 2s and everything, I know they're kind of like, people collect them or whatever, or they're like, retro now. I think you could buy it with the lint that's in your wallet.
I
So,
think instead of buying the hat, you could buy PlayStation 2 and the Harry Potter game for less than the hat.
yeah.
Not trying to persuade you, but it's just what you want.
I mean, the hat is obviously, a very memorable thing that, it's a point in your life that you want to remember forever. I get that. But the Harry Potter game is hours upon hours of fun that it'll probably take you, I don't know, at least a month to get 100% completion, if I had to
And then
guess.
after 10 years, you're going to forget it existed until someone brings it up in a conversation, and then you're like, I got to play that again. That was so-
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to look into this. Thank you, boys, for enlightening me. And this is why you're my friends, and I love you so dearly.
Yeah. But I mean, Grant, since we brought up the whole Lego games and everything, you asked, like, what did they come out with in recent years? Well,
Yeah.
Grant, I got to tell you, whatever they've come out with has not been as good as it was before. And that's for one specific reason. The Legos in these games, the Lego people, they talk now.
Yeah.
Oh,
And back in the day, they told an entire story with 0 dialogue.
Not even a single word, not even of English, not of any language. It was pure gibberish, and I understand every word. It's like watching the movies back. I remember Han Solo sitting in the bar talking to the one guy, and he's just, and you're like, yeah, he did shoot first, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, Cam, I'm right there with you. Star Wars, the thing that I always remember in the movies, Qui-Gon Jinn, he gets stabbed. Obi-Wan's like, like big loud everything. In the Legos, Qui-Gon Jinn gets stabbed. Obi-Wan goes, And you feel all of the emotion in that scene.
Yes, they nail it.
Yeah.
You're walking around the Death Star and you accidentally enter a room and there's stormtroopers with nothing but thongs on in a hot tub. Classic.
Yeah, classic. Probably not appropriate, but classic. Yes, it was right there. It's all the time. That's not 100% completion though. You only explore those if you want to get
Yeah.
100%. And only the adults want to get 100% on these Lego games for children. So it's like
If they were to continue making these movies, I'm just trying to think of some current movies that they'd turn into Lego movies. Like they wouldn't do like
or the Lego games, yeah.
Wouldn't do
Uh
that.
Oppenheimer.
That's what I was literally about to say it, but you cut out.
I was thinking maybe Dune would be good in the Lego form.
Avatar.
Yeah, is there Lego Avatar? That's a pretty good idea. Somebody should do that.
Maybe. That's out.
What
I
else?
would get.
That's
I mean,
free money.
Yeah, there's already Lego Marvel games and everything, and they're okay. They're not Batman, but
Yeah, DC takes the cake there for once.
yeah. I feel like Marvel is only better than DC in the movies. Pretty much everything else, DC is better. You got better heroes, better comics, better video games, better TV shows. You name it. So
I could do a
cri-
James Bond movie.
crickets.
James Bond would be good Legos.
007 Lego.
Yeah, but I feel like it would be awkward to see James Bond seduce like a femme fatale in Lego form.
Yeah, but like in the old Lego games, they wouldn't do that. They'd like hand each other flowers and hug and have hard eyes. All the romantic scenes in the movies, they would Legify it. It'd be awesome.
Honestly, we should just like whoever is making these Lego games, just employ Cam. Employ Camden Primer. He's got all the answers for you.
Dude, I mean, you want to talk about a dream job? Not the coding or like video game making, but just being the ideas guy in the Lego factory.
I'm gonna
Cake,
think.
cake.
This past Christmas, did you guys ask for and did you receive any Legos? No, there goes Cam.
I did. We got the Lego Titanic, but unfortunately
inevitable.
wasn't able to complete it. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Wasn't able to complete it because they sent us not the correct amount of the correct pieces. So I think we're just waiting for those to get in, and then
Well, maybe they sent you the post-wreck Titanic.
Yeah, it's
It's
supposed
missing pieces.
it's supposed to be in half in sinking water.
Yeah.
In fact, you were just supposed to take the box and then throw it in the nearest body of
You're
water.
supposed to open the box and dump it out and leave it.
I'll go to Walnut Creek Pike and throw it off the bridge and Walnut Creek.
And then just leave like a little Kate Winslet and a Leonardo DiCaprio just floating in like a boat or like no on a door in the water, and then slowly Leo just sinks all the way to the bottom. But
Lego Leo.
yeah, guys, I think we had some pretty productive conversation
That's
here
good.
today. Do we want to close it out with another round of Jeopardy?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Guys, I did a good thing today.
What'd you do?
Um, you know how there's like people lose a Band-Aid in the shower and just don't pick it up? Like that's disgusting. I lost my Band-Aid in the Planet Fitness shower and I picked it up and threw it away.
What a good Samaritan
Thank
you are.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself. Not too
Yeah,
many
you
people.
know how humble I am and I don't expect anything or any gratitude or any like appreciation. So like
Right.
just a little thing like that, like that's not even worth mentioning. I would never bring it up, but this was worth mentioning.
Well, you did bring it up though.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. We got colleges and universities.
It's Ohio University. The answer is what is Ohio University for all of them?
What is Ohio Christian?
What is Ohio Christian? That's a great question, Cam. That's a
That's
This
good name.
university
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
University in New York City that was founded as King's College in 1754 uses a crown as its logo.
NYU.
No.
what is Princeton?
No. What is
No.
Rutgers?
Eh.
I have no
Up to
idea.
both?
What'd you say?
I said Rutgers.
No.
I don't know.
What is Columbia?
Hmm. Is Princeton even close to New York?
I don't know. I think Pennsylvania maybe, but also
Huh.
made that up.
I think I was just saying Princeton because both King's College and Princeton were in Hamilton. That wasn't a theater question, but could have been.
1-1. Good job. The southernmost university of California campus bears the wait. The southernmost university of California campus bears the name of this city.
University of California, Los Angeles.
No.
Well, okay.
University of Southern California.
No.
That doesn't have a city in it at all.
Bears this name. It's UCLA because they're the Bruins.
No. Bears the name has the name of this city.
As in, like,
but that's what the Jeopardy writers do. They throw in little hints like that.
Yeah, well, they're throwing you off this time.
Okay, what is it?
Think
Is
of
it
a very southern city in California.
it's not. Is San Diego north?
It's San Diego.
San Jose.
San Diego. What is San Diego?
Oh, it is San Diego. Okay, cool. We got it right.
Eli said it's San Diego North, and Grant goes,
That's what I thought.
Robert Frost taught on and off for over 40 years at this Massachusetts college in Emily Dickinson's hometown.
What is Harvard?
No.
Gosh darn it.
What is... Oh my God. What is UConn?
Nope.
What is Rhode Island?
Nope.
Didn't you say Massachusetts?
Yep.
I was going to say, you just said two separate states from
What is
Massachusetts.
Boston College?
Nope.
I don't know.
What is Amherst College?
Boo. All right, we got to get one right.
That's not accredited. That's not an accredited school.
Yeah.
Evanston resident Rebecca Hogue was the first female student to enroll at this Illinois university.
I was about to say, what is the University of Illinois? That would be far too stupid. I'm sorry.
What is the University of Chicago?
Goodness. It's not that.
Illinois State.
Illinois State.
Northwestern.
How would you say it to get points?
What is
what is Northwestern?
Oh, that's me.
Good job, Eli.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Final Jeopardy today.
I'm pretty sure, like, because I went to Northwestern for a basketball game one time, and I think they had like a plaque in like a building dedicated to her. So I probably should have retained that information because it's important. But I just didn't.
Okay. You got it for Final Jeopardy, so
that's where it counts. Really, don't just be like Cam and spit this knowledge out for nothing. Do it for money, obviously.
Hope that check cashes.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, let's have a life lesson for the viewers to take them home today. Cam, let's start with you.
When your life feels like it's falling apart, corporate America, new job, or college, think Lego and build it back up with the knowledge you learned from Ken Jennings.
There you go. Grant, what about you?
Next.
If something significant happens to you, don't act irrationally. Like, say, if your favorite college football team lost to their rival, don't call for the head coach to be fired. Maybe take a step back because they might go on to win the national championship. So take a step back and think before you do something irrational.
Right.
Snaps for Grant.
Really good. I'm going to piggyback off of what Grant said. Always just think before you do. Think before you act. Think before you answer that Jeopardy question. Sometimes you may have, quick fingers. You might want to get that answer out there as fast as possible, not even really think about the question. You just want to talk to Ken Jennings. And, I can't blame you, really. I mean, Cam can attest to that. He's the GOAT, And then there's other times you may feel really depressed about your team losing to a subpar team, and you think, okay, the season's over. That is the only. Cam, you're requesting more Jeopardy. Please, I'm going to wrap this up. And when you list your favorite Lego games, don't be impulsive and forget that Harry Potter, Lego, years 1 through 4, and years 5 through 7 exist and belong somewhere at the top of the list because great game, honestly. And we didn't even talk about Pirates of the Caribbean because that's also a really good game too. But yeah, just think before you act, but don't think before you listen to these episodes. It's actually better if you don't think at all when you listen to these. So that way, you learn something new in our own way. So with that, from everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli, he's Cam, and he's Grant. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.